going on? And I said, well, good morning and hi to hello. I want to do a quick check on the volume. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me and can you hear me? Can I be seen and can I be heard? That's what I'm asking. Thank you. Good morning and hi to hello. I'm getting ready, guys. We're going. We're moving out, okay? We're going to get dressed here. I'm throwing on my coveralls because it's a little bit chilly out there. And we're going to be getting out, okay? Let me put this on. It's never pretty getting into these things. Now, I can't say it's pretty getting out of them either. But I do feel like it'd be a lot sexier coming out of overalls than trying to fit yourself into them. I feel like a can of biscuits. Yeah. All right, I do have on fuzzy mic. Can you all hear me okay with fuzzy mic? Is fuzzy mic working? Is fuzzy mic working? You know who I think I just saw? I think I saw Anna Piazza. Anna Piazza. Anna, thank you for the email that you sent. Anna sent us an email that showed we're not going to stay inside. We're going out. We're not going to stay here. I was just making sure Jeff didn't steal it. Anna Piazza sent me an email, talked about her grandfather and his service to the World War II, and just sent some really neat pictures. And she really enjoyed the story that we talked about and all of the things that we had learned at the museum. Let me grab and get this coffee started. This is old coffee from Jeff. That's fine. Jeff did a good job. Jeff did a good job. And I'm going to drop this off. Yeah, I felt bad this morning. I had to get Jamie up to bring me over here. I could not find the keys to my farm truck. And so I'm going to have to figure out where Jeff left them. But I'll take care of that. But I had the big truck loaded down. I have some things that I'm working on that you all will hear about soon. So my big truck has a load and a trailer attached to it. And I don't mind telling you, we're going to get an excavator. We're going to rent an excavator for the Longhorn Lester property. And this week's going to be so nice that I'm going to try to get out there on that tractor and dig up those stumps and do a couple of other jobs. Okay, that should be getting going. We're not going to wait. We're going to go ahead and get on out. Dish towels. Jeff, where's my paper towels? Okay. Where's my paper towels? Guys, how did Jeff go through an entire roll of paper towels in 5 days? I should have reminded him that we only allow one tear. One there. That's one, and that's two. How much do y'all want to bet he also went through an entire roll of toilet paper? How much do y'all want to bet he used an entire roll of toilet paper? I told him, they come in little squares. There's one wipe. There's two wipes. The roll of toilet paper should last you at least a week or two. I mean, heck, isn't it like 160 squares? Come on, man. Come on. Y'all ready to get outside? Come on, we got animals waiting for us. Oh my God. Looky here. Look at that. They're lined up at the fence like a bunch of beggars. They're lined up at the fence like a bunch of little beggars. Oh, Lord. Well, guys, you know how this goes. Well, I wake in the morning and I step outside. And I take a deep breath and I feel real high. I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? That's when Roman says, bring us hey, 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 hey. Then Ivy says, hey, 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 we need hay. That's what's going on. We're hungry for hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. We need hay, hey. That's what's going on. I got this gift yesterday. Ooh, 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 ooh. God, I think that it'll hold 2 buckets easy enough. Could y'all imagine if we did not have a side-by-side and I had to use that to do hay and all the chores around the farm? It's a cute gift. Thank you so much. Baby, are you hungry? I'm sorry. Let Daddy take care of you first. Let Daddy take care of his good kitties first, okay? Oh, let me take care of my good kitty cats, okay? Jeff didn't feed y'all. He didn't feed y'all nothing, so y'all are so hungry. Where's your little sidekick at? He's working right now. He's busy working. I'm trying to tear this with one hand, guys. I'm trying to get into this with one hand. Oh, he's working right now. You left him at work, and you come to take your lunch break, your 15-minute lunch break. All right, how about prime filet or shreds? Which one would you prefer, prime filet or shreds? She's like, Dad, don't you get it? I don't want to eat. I just want you to hold me. Okay, baby, come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. She don't want to eat. She just wants to be held. Oh, sweetie. You want to be held. Come here. You want to be held. You want me to hold you. You want, baby? Gosh darn it. Get over here then. Come on. Get up here. Get. Fine. That's shreds. And here's filet. Take your choice. Take your choice. Just take your choice. You don't want to be held? Then I'll just go to the horses, okay? Because they'll want to be held. The horses will be held. You gonna eat both of them? What about Shadow? What are you gonna leave for Shadow to eat if you eat all of the food? What about Shadow? Golly. Shadow, you might want to hurry because Nikki Bella's not messing around. Nikki Bella's not messing around today. Okay, let's grab my side-by-side, shall we? I'm going to leave y'all here. I'm going to get my side-by-side. I don't want to lose my signal inside the metal building. So I will sit you guys down right here. You can watch Nikki Bella eat. I'm going to grab my side-by-side and then we'll come get our hay, okay? We'll get our hay, 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 hay. We'll get hay. That's what's going on. Our horses want hay. Kitty, 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 kitty. Our horses want hay, 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 hay. Hey, hey, hey. They need hay. That's what's going on. You guys are hungry for hay, 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 hay. Hey, hey, hey. They want hay. Hey, Rita. That's what's going on. Well, I try. Rita, you know that I try. Yes, I try to be a good daddy. Get up there, Shadow. Hurry up before Nikki eats it all. I'm gonna grab my pair of gloves because my hands are cold. Come on, Shadow, hurry. Come here, Shadow. Nikki's not gonna eat them both. Come here, Shadow. Love Daddy. Kitty, 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 kitty. Shadow, come here. You're gonna share with Shadow. Shadow, come here. Nikki's trying to eat both of them. She can't have both of them, can she? That's not fair if Nikki eats everything and you don't get nothing. Because Nikki's left you on IT duty. You're sitting in the IT guy. Here, feel that. Feel that, buddy. Doesn't that feel so nice? Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna go out there and do the horses now, okay? You guys eat your breakfast and I'll be back in a little bit, okay? I did not bring the dogs because Mama does not want dogs in her car. Okay. I'm gonna take off. If I can flip this around with my glove now. Okay. Now I'm gonna put my glove back on. I cannot control my phone while I have my gloves on. So that's gonna be a little bit tricky. These gloves, they have a really nice grip to them, but you cannot manipulate your phone when you wear these. So, all right. Yeah, Jamie dropped me off about 20 minutes ago, but she would not allow the dogs in her car. You guys know that. So I'm here without the dogs this morning. She had to get back and do some serious work. She had to catch up on a lot of stuff. Uh-oh, we got little cows who have already come out to have a little bite of some delicious green hay. And that's okay. I'm not mad about that at all. But I do got to get in there. I do got to get in there, little cows. Okay. You guys give me a moment here, huh? All right. It's cute because little Libby is over here bundled up. Look at Libby. Oh no, that chicken's confused. That chicken's one of them dumb ones. That's one of them dumb chickens. Look, it's like, have you seen my mama? These chickens are so lost. Gosh, they're so confused. Captain Kirk's like, I have not had a chance to fill up on my breakfast yet. I guess Dad's gonna make us run out of here now, isn't he? King George the peg leg. And King George is like, you don't have to be scared of Daddy. He's not gonna hurt us. You gotta look out for her. It's Caroline. She's the one that'll hurt you. George, that's not true. I want y'all to notice that King Georgie is a lot thinner than everybody else. Look at him. He's right there. King Georgie is a whole lot thinner than all the other little bulls. Or of all the calves. And I think it's because he's only gets about half the rations. He only gets half rations, guys. He gets half rations. Poor fella. Poor fella only gets half rations. All right, guys. Give me a moment here, shall please? Well, I step out in the morning and I feel real high and I take a deep breath. Scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hold on, this is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt you more than it hurts me. Which is a damn lie. It hurts me a lot more than it hurts you. That was a lie. Y'all can all stay in here. I don't care. You don't got to run out there, King Georgie. thought it was cute that Jeff cleaned the side-by-side. We have 3 bales of hay left. 3 bales of hay. That means we got hay for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'll have to go to get a restock before Friday. Why are you mad, bud? What's wrong? What are you thinking about, buddy? You're so mad? What's so upsetting? What is just so darn upsetting? You don't like that Jolly's over there with your daughters? You did not have a chance to meet him and make sure he's a man of integrity? Do y'all think that Jolly's a man of integrity? I don't blame you, Tex. Now, I don't have any daughters, but if I did, I'd be just like that the whole time they're out on their dates. I'd be just like that. Uh-huh. It's midnight. You ain't home yet. It's midnight. You ain't home. Get home. Come home. It's midnight. Where are you? Oh, I'd be mad at my daughters. My daughters better be home by midnight. Hey, here's the thing though, ladies. I'm just gonna say it, and it's true. If your dad said be home by midnight, then you got your freak on at 11 o'clock. If they moved your curfew to 1 a.m., then you got your freak on at midnight. Every parent has to know that. Every parent has to know that no matter what the curfew is, kids ain't dumb. They get their freak on an hour ahead of time. Am I right or am I right, y'all? If a parent says your curfew is 11 o'clock, then kids start getting their freak on at 10 o'clock. And so it doesn't matter what time you say the curfew is, kids ain't dumb. They know what's up. The car runs out of gas an hour before curfew, or the car battery dies an hour before curfew. Hey, you Carl. Hey, big guy. Good morning, handsome. You feel like a morning run? Well, let me feed my horses first, please. We're gonna go down a ways. Hey, Rita. Hi, sweetie. Good morning, love. Boy, ain't you special, Rita. Ain't you so special? Come on. I'm gonna feed you, I promise. Right down over here. We're gonna feed you, Rita. Poor Rita. Seems like Jeff never even fed her. Jeff never fed you, Rita? He didn't even take care of you? Oh, what, Jeff? He ignored Rita? That's what she says. That's what Rita just told me, that Jeff ignored her. Jeff didn't love you, sweetie? He didn't give you no special one-on-one loving time? Rita, that's so sad. Oh, Rita. Well, baby, I'm gonna make up for it. I will make up for it, sweet Rita. I promise I will. Here, Roman. Rita, I'm so sorry Jeff didn't love you special. Jeff, you were supposed to love Rita special. Some girls need special love, Jeff. Mary has not trained you right, Jeffrey. Now, some girls are fine. They take normal love. But some girls need special love. And Rita needs special love. How many of you girls watching right now are a Rita? How many Ritas are out there? If you're a Rita, let the world know that you're a Rita and you need special love. I'm coming, Carl. I have not forgotten our daily routine of the race. I've not forgotten, Carl. I'm going to join you here in a few minutes. Yeah, Rita and Gemma need a little extra TLC, time and attention. Now, I know what y'all are going to say. Y'all think that all of them need equal TLC. I know why you say that. I know why you say it. But I just feel like, from my observations, that some dogs, some cats, some horses, some species are different. Some, not species, but some are just a little bit different, a little bit extra, and they need extra. Are there any Ritas out there? Did anyone claim to be a Rita and need a little bit of extra? A little extra? Oh, golly gee. I told you that might hurt you more than it's going to hurt me. Sorry about that. Sorry. Okay? So, the horses look great. I think that if you saw Jamie's video this morning, beautiful video, a wonderful reuniting video. The horses spotted her from the pond and they all come a running. It was really cute. They saw Mom was back in town. And then also, during the week that we were gone, I feel like everyone got really fuzzy. Like they really had a hair growth spurt. They all looked so warm and fuzzy. It got cooler than what we thought it was going to be. Not cold enough for blankets, but cool enough to where their body's like, you know what? Time to grow some hair. You got to stay warm. And then they look wonderful, though. The horses are great. Now, I'm going to ask you all a question, and I think that you'll agree with me, okay? I was noticing through the week, and I never said anything, but I feel like there's a lot of wasted hay on the ground here. When I say hay, I mean the green hay. Would you guys agree that we're probably putting out green hay and we don't really need to? Because I want you just to look along the ground here, and you can just see lots and lots and lots of waste. And so I'm going to stop putting out green hay on this particular pasture for now. This green hay is about 30 bucks. Well, it's $28 a bale. $28 a bale. And I'm not going to waste it. We're going to wait. Now, here's the thing. Carl and Debbie are having a great time. They're really enjoying a bite. But do you see the cows running over here? I don't see any cows running over here. No one's excited about grabbing a bite of green hay. They could kind of care less. So which that tells me they'll eat it if it's here, but they're not like yearning for it. They don't need it. And so I'm not going to put it out if I don't need to. I will test the waters a little bit and on occasion throw a flake over here or there and see what happens. But for the most part, I'm not just going to keep putting out green hay and going through an entire bale a day if we in fact don't need to, okay? And then please don't forget, you can see that this pasture still has a tint of green to it. The lighter tint that you see is the ryegrass coming up. And so there is still nutrition in this grass. When they graze, they're finding things to eat. They also have their dry hay. That's where Jolly's at now, having a bite of dry hay. I set a roll of dry hay inside the barn as well, and they have their feed buggy. Of course, they have their Blue Lagoon. I'm hoping we get a week of dry weather to kind of dry up their pasture. It's really sloppy up around the fence where they hang out along the gate and around their feed buggy. What I might do, if I see the cows at some point walk off down towards the road and I have some time, I may bring the tractor in and move that feed buggy further out into the grass area where they can kind of get out of that mud and that muck. All right, so everything looks good here. I think we're looking pretty good here, okay? Let's go ahead. Let me put my glove back on. I'm gonna set my glove back on. Set my glove on. I'm gonna put my glove back on, and then we're gonna drive down. We're gonna drive down to the road and see if we can get us a couple of truckers to say hi to. All right, my glove is back on. Can everybody still see and hear me okay? Is everything working okay on social media? Okay, thank you for the yeses. But don't forget, guys, you have to say loud and clear, or 10-4, or that's a clear copy, over. Remember what we talked about yesterday? You have to man up a little bit. Ladies, you have to man it up a little bit. You don't wear gloves like this for nothing. This is how you man it up, right here. This is what manning up is all about when it comes to physical. Now what you have to do is help remind me that I'm as man as them all. So I need some good 10-4, good buddy. Loud and clear, sir. That's a clear copy, over. I mean, any of that stuff is fine. Any of that stuff is fine. All right? Okay. And then if you're wondering why I lowered my flags a bit, it's because yesterday was so windy that I felt like if I did not lower the flags down, they were going to break. I did not want to have another broken or bent flagpole. So when I came over yesterday, I lowered the flags down. That one there, I could lower it to the ground. There's something wrong over here, and I could only lower that one notch. But even so, I still lowered it down a little bit, where if it's not quite so high, it doesn't catch as much wind. And the pole, I'm almost embarrassed to say this, but it's a longer pole is more easily apt to bend, and a shorter pole is sometimes more stout. Oh Lord, please don't hold that against me for saying that. But a longer pole is sometimes a little bent, can bend easier. Did he not see the John Deere gloves? Yeah, sometimes those little short poles can stay a little, they stay a little bit more, they're just easier to keep stout. Short and stout, guys, short and stout. And then them longer poles, boy, sometimes hard to keep them upright. He ain't an 18-wheeler, but he's gonna honk at us. Good air horn. My God, get off your phone, man. That's what I'm talking about right there, good buddy. That's what I'm talking about right there. We got two more coming this way. I'm gonna look at them, point at them, and then do this and let him know I'm ready to get this. Oh, thank you. You, do it. Yes, yes. We got one more coming our way, guys. Ladies, look at him in the eye, put your finger at him, do this motion, and then do this. Pump it, ladies, pump it. Okay. All right, look, ladies, slow motion. Point at him, then do this. Draw him in, and then let him know you're ready to pump it. Pump it, pump it. Okay, it is what it is. Hey, can I ask a serious question? And you're not going to hurt my feelings. Oh! How many of y'all are rolling your eyes at me right now? How many of y'all are rolling your eyes at me right now? You're just rolling your eyes. Guys, come on. Okay, then okay, fine. Okay, hold on. Fine. You're rolling your eyes. But how many are rolling your eyes with a smile on your face? That's what I really want to know. How many are rolling your eyes, but you have a smile on your face? That's affirmative. That's affirmative. How many are rolling your eyes, but with a smile on your face? That is perfect, because that's what it's all about. My mama told me and my brother, Dan, she goes, the key to a woman's heart is to make them smile, keep them happy, make them smile, make them smile. She goes, there's always going to be someone come along who's going to be better looking, who's going to have more money in his wallet, in his pocket. He's going to drive a nicer car. He's going to have a bigger home. She goes, but if you can find a way to make them smile, you'll bring them back. You'll bring them back. You'll bring them back. And I do hope that you may roll your eyes at me on occasion. You may think I'm a little cheesy with the things that I say and the things that I do and the way that I act. But I do hope you smile, ladies. I hope you smile. And maybe it's that smile that you find that's going to keep you coming back for more. And I hope that you have a man in your life that makes you smile. Besides me, I hope that you have a man in your life. And for those of you who've lost your man, I hope he made you smile. Let's drive over and have a peek at Sweet Gracie and see if maybe we can get her to move and Chuck can come out. Now it's not a real good time because all of my cows are still up front. Over here in the back pasture, we've not loved on Gracie in a little bit. Hey, sweetie. Good morning, Gracie. I got a box of muffins here. I'd love to offer you one before Chuck gets over here. Here, eat it and run. Gracie, eat the gosh darn muffin before Chuck comes over here to take it. Okay, Chuck, here. There you go. Hi, buddy. Did you miss Daddy Wetter? Did you miss Daddy Wetter a little bit, Chucky Poos? He's like, no, I mean, you're okay. You ain't no replacement for Jeff. You're just okay. You ain't no Jeff, that's for sure. You ain't no Jeff, but you're all right. But Jeff was a lot of fun, and he really was me. Here, Gracie, hurry. Gracie, what the hell's on your feet? Gracie, what in the world's on your feet, girl? Guys, that could be a problem. Gracie's done got her feet wrapped up in some string. Oh my Lord. Gracie's done got her feet wrapped up in some hay netting. Gosh, that's what I was afraid of, friends. Oh Lord, how am I going to get that off of her? Gracie, how am I going to get that off of you? Chuck, how am I going to get that off of her? Gracie, I hope that's just stuck because of the mud and not tangled up on there. Because if it's tangled up on there, guys, you know what that means? That we got to run Gracie over to our loading chute, get her into our squeeze chute, and then have a procedure where I have to get my razor blade or my box cutter out and take that off of her foot. Oh, Lord, Gracie. Now, guys, don't worry. There ain't nothing there that's going to prevent her from eating or drinking water. She's not suffocating. She's not having anything wrapped around her where she can't breathe and stuff. She's fine. But somewhere out here, she stepped on some hay netting. And I told you yesterday, hey, I did not sugarcoat it. Yesterday, I was very clear, and I told you that there's still hay net on this pasture that I cannot get out because of this galoot right here. This galoot and that galoot right there make it real hard They make it real hard to come into their pastures and work. And I can work other pastures a whole lot easier. You better believe that I can. Gracie, sweet Gracie, I'm trying to see if she would walk, I could see how bad it is. It looks like it's wrapped around. I don't know how she would have done that, but it looks like it's wrapped around her hoof part. Guys, it's not tight. She's not cutting off circulation. It's just a glob of hay netting wrapped around her foot. Now, listen, I don't know if it was here yesterday or not. I did not literally do a physical inspection of every single cow yesterday, okay? But, darn it. And then I'll say this, I'd rather it be Gracie than than the new guy. If it were Gracie, I can work with her. If it's the new guy, who knows how close we can get to him. But what I have to do is find a way to get into that pasture at some point today and get all that hay netting out of there, because I was worried about these cows wrapping their horns up in it and it going around their neck. Now, I told you yesterday, before you panic too much, yeah, guys, if you're saying that this pasture is a sloppy mess, trust me, you are not saying anything that I don't already know. But we've always had an issue in this pasture, in this particular area. This is a low spot of the pasture, and in high traffic areas, you're going to always have more of this kind of stuff, okay? And that's any pasture. Any pasture. High traffic areas mixed with rain is going to always be a problem. That's why I told you guys that if I ever decide to move the pigs over here, I kind of think that I need to corner off this. I would corner this section off. Picture this. I would just corner it off and make this my pig summertime, what do you call that? That area pigs lay in? A wallow. This would be my summertime pig wallow. But my pigs would have a doggy door. So the pigs could walk out. They could walk out the doggy door. Now, I've considered this. You want to hear it? I've considered making the doggy door over on this side so that the cows and pigs stay separated. But making my doggy door over here where the pigs could come out and hang out along this stretch of driveway here, and then just build me a better fence over on this side. Remember, this isn't my fence, but this is my property line over here. This here's my property line fence. I've never touched it because it's not officially my property. And I always thought, why would I work on it? Why would I build a nice fence just for somebody else? But I could come by here and put me just a simple net fencing to keep the pigs in, make my doggy door so they would have their wallow area to get and wallow and hang out and be so happy in the summertime. They have shade, they have water, they have a wallow. But if they want to get out and walk around and exercise and graze, because pigs do graze, make my doggy door over here somewhere. They come out into this section, and I just put me a gate at the end, a gate over here, and I put it where the pigs can't find themselves out. So this is a lot of real estate here. If you think about it, this is a whole lot of wasted real estate. It's a nice additional driveway that we do not use, but it's all my property that's, in a way, it's being wasted. And I'm not going to say pigs eat a lot of grass, but they do get out and nibble on stuff. And they need to get out and nibble on stuff. Pigs don't need to just be sitting dormant all day. They want to get out and about. They want to put their nose to the ground and dig and root, right? So that's something that I have thought about. So I would love to hear your thoughts on that. And then on days that we want the pigs to stay in, I just close the doggy door and the pigs are staying inside. So that would be Pig Trudy, Tiny Tim, Peggy Pig, and Pig Newton. So, like I said, I would just corner this area off. I might come from the corner of the barn and come straight across to the fence with a good solid fence, corner right over there, and this would be a shady pig wallow. But then I would put a doggy door somewhere where the pigs could leave out of their pasture, out of their wallow, and come into this section over here and give them a nice, secure lane where they'd be safe. Don't forget we have a night light right there. That light right there above us lights up all of this area at night. And so, and then I'll say one last thing. Your cows don't need to be over here. There's nothing here for your cows to do. They don't need to be walking through all this muck. And unless I was able to bring in lots of dirt and build it up, it's always going to be the low spot of the pasture where all the water drains. And our soil type here is clay. So it's always going to hold water. It's always going to hold water. Oh, I just realized something. So you're seeing the barrel there and you don't want to take that barrel away. Okay, fine. So we only section off half of it. We come about halfway from the building across. They don't need much area to wallow in. And then you build them the kind of pig shelter that I had back over at the sanctuary, one of those that's real low to the ground. And you just set their shelter right there on that little high spot. There's a little high spot right where I'm pointing. You set their shelter right there. And you fill it with hay so they can be nice and warm in the winter. Yet summertime, they're able to wallow and stay nice and cool. Let's get some feed for Carl, and then we'll make our way out back. And if you have time to hang out with me, we'll grab a cup of coffee. You guys okay with that? All right, once again, we're going to grab ourselves some grain, some bird feed for Carl and his ladies. And then we're going to check the cows out back right quick. And then if you have time to spend with me, oh no. What do the chickens want? Look. What are they doing? What did Jeff teach them? Jeff, what did you teach my chickens? Why are they at my front door? You guys don't drink coffee. You guys don't even drink coffee. Guys, why are the chickens at my front door? What did Jeff do to them? Or Jaden? What did Jaden do to them? Did Jaden offer them gummy bears? I don't offer gummy bears. You're chickens. Now go do what chickens do and get away from my front door. That's the last thing that we need is a bunch of chickens hanging out. Look, my poor cats are scared. They done run my cats out. Oh, y'all want IT jobs too. They want IT jobs. Sorry, we already have our IT experts here. Look, them chickens trying to log in. Them chickens are trying to log in. Heck no. Them chickens been trying to log in under... baby, they trying to take your job, sweetie. Guys, them chickens were trying to log in. Did y'all see that? They were trying to log in. Take over the IT jobs. That ain't gonna happen. Hey, I gotta sit y'all down for a minute, okay? Gotta get me a scoop of feed here. Oh, sweet Nikki Bella. They want your job, sweetie? They want your job. Now, it could have been the chickens were just checking the camera surveillance from last night. They might have heard a noise. It could very well be that the chickens heard a noise and they were trying to find out from the IT guys what that was prowling around. They want to check the camera and see what that was walking around last night. It could be a simple miscommunication on my part. Or Jaden gave them gummy bears, gummy worms. Yeah, if Jaden gave them gummy worms instead of mealworms, that's probably what happened. That's what I imagine happened. Sweet Mary probably said, Jaden, you know that chickens like worms. What she meant was mealworms. Jaden didn't realize it. He's sitting there looking down at his pocket full of candy, and he sees he has some gummy worms. So he just walks out, starts tossing gummy worms. Chickens end up loving the gummy worms, and it become a daily routine. So every morning, my chickens run up for a gummy worm, and Jaden's just like the happiest kid around. And Jeff and Mary wonder why Jaden loved spending time with the chickens. Well, he's made friends, is why. Mealworms, Jaden. Mealworms, not gummy worms. You go, Carl. Have a bite of that. See if that'll calm you down a little bit. Okay, Carl. Carl, just eat your breakfast and stop being such a grouch. I ain't giving you no gummy worms. Jaden, if you got my chickens hooked on sugar gummy worms, I'm going to take the rest of this and pour it over there in the other trough for Sweet Tina. Hey, wasn't it crazy that even through the course of the getaway, I lost a pound? Jamie was so mad at me. Jamie was so mad at me, y'all. I don't know how. I don't. Seriously, I don't. Maybe it was just the stress. Y'all think you can lose weight when you're stressed, right? And then remember, even though I drank some Dr. Peppers, even though I ate some bowls or some cups of gumbo, I didn't just stuff myself every night with bread. All right. There we go. All right, guys, let's make our way out back. See what's going down with everyone out back, huh? I'll close that other gate a little bit later, and I will keep an eye on Gracie's foot to see what's going on with that. But I'll tell you what, I may have to very well pull her into my loading chute and work on that. I'll figure that out a little bit later. That's not live video stuff. You can't do that on a live. I'll never be able to work with one hand. Hey, gummy worms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, there's 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're all here. They're all here, guys. They're all here. Okay. Let me get some muffins ready for just in case. You never know if these cows make one muffin or two. There we go. Let's start with this one right here. Good morning, sweetie. You having a bite of breakfast? Could I offer you a muffin for a good girl? All right, because I love you. Loretta. Hi, baby. How about a muffin for my good Loretta, huh? My sweet girl want a muffin? Loretta, don't lick it. Just eat it, Loretta. Okay, that was awkward. She goes, Dad, can you just hold it while I lick it? You just hold it while I lick it. No, Loretta, we're not doing it that way. I'm not going to hold it while you lick it. Hi, Patsy. Could I offer you a sweet muffin, baby? Oh, no. They're all doing the same thing. They're just licking them. Y'all, did y'all think Jeff came by here and already licked them? Would Jeff have done that? Uh-oh. Looks like Tex is on to... Oh, no. Oh, that's so sad. Look who Tex is after today. Look where Tex has turned all of his attention. Tex is like, really, Dolly, you want a muffin? Okay, I can't get anyone to eat a muffin these days. I think Jeff over muffined them. Guys, we're just going to blame Jeff for this one. We're going to blame Jeff for overdoing it with the muffins. That's okay, Jeff. Let's see what's going on with Tex here and what he's up to. Oh, he don't like me watching. Tex does not like me watching. I'm going to keep my distance. Look at Tex, quite the shy one. He's like, you ain't gonna sit here and record me. I am not gonna have all you ladies critiquing my style. Okay, because y'all would do that, ladies. You know that you would. You know that you would. As much as you say that you wouldn't, if we were to sit there and watch Tex have himself a romantic interlude with Jezebel, half of y'all would be critiquing him for his style and performance. You'd be holding up cards, 4, 6. Y'all'd be like watching a swim team and be holding up numbers of how well, and he does not text, he ain't gonna do that. I guess the wind blew this open, guys. Sometimes that can happen. The wind comes through here. See, I can't close it all the way because it doesn't close all the way. I can only close it so far. And then sometimes if the wind comes through here, it'll pick it up and it will slowly start working it open. It gets that far and that wind will push it all the way apart. Then the cows walk in there and start looking around. No one's been in there, it's fine. So yeah, you girls, I can picture y'all now holding up a number 4. You know how you hold up those white signs with a number on them? Tex is not gonna put himself through all of that. Oh boy. Tex is not going to put himself through all that. There's no way. All right, let's run in and have ourselves a cup of coffee right quick before y'all leave me. And for those who have to go, I completely get it. For those who want to enjoy a quick cup of coffee, I'd love to have you. If Jeff has not drank all my French vanilla creamer. Guys, remember, I'm not going to let this go until we can find something. Until we can find something to use against him, we're going to keep going. We're going to rip him a new one. I've done said it, and we cannot find a reason yet. We have to find a reason to rip him a new one. And I can't find one. I've been looking like crazy. I've blamed him over muffing the cows. That ain't gonna work. It's my gloves. Lester, it's your gloves. It's your gloves. Okay, fine, it's the gloves. I blamed him for the netting on Gracie's feet. Oh, hush it up. Hush it up. I'm gonna blame him, guys. I got to. These are some good cats. All right, I'm gonna walk inside and pull my gloves off. Today, I'm going to attempt to get my Christmas lights on that barn over there. All right, that will be one job I'm gonna do today if I can. Excited about that. And you cannot put Christmas lights on areas where you have animals because, okay? Feels good in here. You guys come on in. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. Could I offer you all a cup of coffee? Let me offer you all a cup of coffee. Pop. Here comes me out of the can of biscuits. Pop. Oh, no. Okay, I'm good. Guys, we're good. He never even opened the French vanilla. Oh, don't tell me Jeff only drinks black coffee. Great. Well, now I'll never get my man points back. Now I'll never live that one down. If Jeff only drinks black coffee, he'll never let me live it down that I can only have mine with French vanilla. You know what? I don't care. I just don't care anymore. Just don't care anymore, Jeff. I just give up. I just give up. You guys help me, though. We're going to keep looking for a way to rip him a new one. That was my goal the whole time. Invite the guy down just so that we could find a way to rip him a new one. And get some good labor out of him while he's here. Yes, I do have the sniffles because I've been out in the cold. I challenge you to walk out in the cold and see if you don't have sniffles also. Oh no, have I been muted? Can you guys hear me? Loud and clear, good buddy. Anybody? No sound. We lost our volume. Okay, so everyone read the comments right now. Everyone is saying you're loud and clear, 10-4, yet there's an occasional person who says, I can't hear you. So my question is, why would you be saying that? If 90% of the internet is saying loud and clear, crystal clear, 10-4, we hear you, loud and clear, I hear you fine, why are we also reading those occasional comments that say I can't hear you? I think you're trying to get into my head. Coffee clinks to you all. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. The rule of thumb, look, blue is good. That means I'm connected. It's not flashing. It's not low battery. I'm connected. No, Jeff did leave my tripod here this time. Thank you, Lord. And he also left my light. So I can't find anything that Jeff took with him that should have stayed here. I've not found anything, so I can't get on to him for that. I got to keep looking for something, though. Coffee clinks, friends. Coffee clinks. And cheers, salute, and all of those things. So, well, we are blessed to have you. I want to say thank you for being a part of our morning. We're back to normal, guys. We're back to our normal routine. We will be doing our 7 o'clock in the morning feed ups like we did this morning. For those of you guys who enjoy doing stuff like that and doing a morning check, letting the chickens out, watching the cows, feeding the horses, and singing, hey, 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 hey. I say, hey. That's what's going on. If you like hearing Roman sing, guys, okay? If you like hearing Roman sing. Wait, Jeff has my keys? Jeff has my truck keys? Mother! Gosh darn it! That's why we couldn't find them. I didn't know. Oh. Stay calm. So as Jamie has to wake up an extra 30 minutes early and drive me to work today, all the while Jeff is back home laughing. Jeff is back home laughing, huh? He's at home laughing about the fact that now I'm down to... Have a good day. Chef kisses to everybody except for Jeff. No chef kisses for Jeff. No chef kisses for Jeff. None. None. The chef kisses go here. Here. Or here. Okay? Please. None for Jeff.